We have a very special episode this week because we are here, but we're not here, Thomas.
We're not here. We're on real boy vacations.
We're Schrödinger's podcasters right now. We are both walking the walk. We're on real vacation right now, living the good life like you should be. We're also going to be going on vacation this November to Waikiki, Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise. We want you to join us, okay? Yeah. We're on vacation right now with our families, but we're going to bring our families again to Hawaii, and we want you to be a part of the family this Thanksgiving. Thomas, tell them where they can get tickets.
Tickets are at BlueNoteHawaii.com and SunburntPodcast.com. Those are the two safest places to make sure when you click on that link, you're being sent to the best price tickets.
That's where you can also sign up for our newsletter, the Stay Burnt newsletter. Keep abreast of any vacation news, some funny stuff from us, and hey, maybe a couple of banana bread recipes from the one and only Mr. Thomas O'Brien.
Oh, man. I can't give away Nana's banana.
They've signed up. You're going to have to give up Nana's banana.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Nana's banana might be up for grabs. It might be. Yeah, sign up. Find out. That's the only way to find out. It's your only chance of getting it.
So this episode that you're about to view is our episode from last year where we just got back from Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise 2025. Had the best time. We got to recap it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so much fun to rewatch this episode for myself. Just because I did it, I was like, oh, I went to Hawaii once. It was the greatest experience. Yeah. Knowing now that we are going back and we kind of get to experience it once again. So I think it's also going to give me some reminders of what I need to do, my checklist of all the fun things I want to do.
Yeah, and we'll bring in some new stuff too, but a little fun behind the scenes, Chip.
Yeah.
Nobody knows this. We've never told anybody this before. This is not the first podcast we recorded when we got back from Hawaii.
No, it's not.
We were so excited and so giddy that we just recorded basically an incoherent podcast when we got back.
Like literally the levels were just off. We were just literally screaming into the microphones for 90 minutes.
It was just
guttural screams for 90 minutes.
We were so excited, man.
We really were.
Maybe I don't know if I saved that footage. I think I was just like, we can't have this be the one we return back from.
No.
We needed it to be crisp, professional. We need to
polish it up just a little bit.
Yeah. And when you watch this episode, if you're like, this doesn't look very crisp or professional, we've gotten a lot better since then. This was almost a year ago. We didn't know what we were doing, Chip.
We're podcasting a lot more now.
Yeah, we're doing a lot more casts in the old, what do we call the studio? We should give the studio a name, Chip.
Oh, yeah. We really should. We haven't really.
It's like the beach shack?
The beach shack, the surf shack.
Coming from the beach shack.
The beach shack.
The love shack?
Somebody already used that. I forget who.
Can we sue them?
I think it was Blues Traveler. Blues Traveler was the Love Shack, right?
Yep.
He's like, Love Shack, and then he took out the harmonica and played that. Yeah. It was actually Mr. Fred Schneider of the B-52s.
If somebody was like, does Chip know the lead singer of the Love Shack band? I'd be like, I'll bet $30,000 that Chip knows the
Fred
lead
Schneider
singer. Yeah.
Of Athens, Georgia. And, Kate, I'm blanking on Kate's name, the one female singer. But anyway, that's because she was also in REM's Shiny Happy People video and song, because she sang on that as well.
I don't know if I've told this before. This is a bonus. Yeah. Stay with us too. Guys. We're going to get to the post Hawaii podcast very shortly.
Yeah.
But lead singer of REM, Michael Stipe was standing in front of me at a buffet once.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Was it like a vegan buffet?
No, it wasn't. But I'm sure he
I'm sure he made it a vegan buffet.
He made it a vegan buffet.
Really?
Yeah, it was this long line. It was like one of these weird like Hollywood parties. It was actually in New York at 30 Rock.
Okay.
They had rented out the Rainbow Bar, the big bar upstairs for this party. Okay. And they'd set up a buffet. We were standing behind Michael Stipe. And somebody comes over and just they cut in front of us, dude.
Are you serious?
They did it by being like, hey, I know you. How you doing, Michael? And then just slid right into line.
So he was then accessory to this crime.
He didn't like rubber stamp it or anything.
Right, but he just he's not going to be the type to push back. He's like, all right, hey, everybody hurts sometimes, right?
The person who did the cutting, Edward Norton.
No.
Yeah, he might be a very nice guy, but like in my world, I've never had any other interaction with him. Yeah. And I just think of him as a cutter, dude.
Okay, all right, okay. I think that's one of the most vile things you can do is cut in line for other adults. Come on, what we are. But if you are using Michael Stipe to do it, that almost gives you a free pass. Like almost. No, I'm still not. I'm still a little mad with the Fight Club guy, but there's a little bit. I will say this, Thomas. We've met celebrities before. Did you interact with either of them at all?
No, I was like literally upset.
As you should be.
Probably the comedian in me. I'm like, this is. Should I go full Larry David right here?
I think you should.
But it was so obvious what he was doing. It didn't seem like they had much to talk about. He just wanted to cut in line. And he there was probably like 15 people he cut in front of. And just grabbed his plate and then didn't even go sit with the guy.
I'm not putting the onus on Michael Stipe on this one. That's an Ed Norton problem.
If you've had an interaction with Edward Norton at a buffet and he did the same thing, let us know. Let us know.
Call in. Let us know. Yeah.
Call in.
I will say this. If I was that person, there are... Again, we've met celebrities before. We've worked with celebrities before. We, are friendly with celebrities now.
Yeah, David Foster.
Right, of course. There are very few people that I would be completely starstruck by. Three of which are two of the remaining Beastie Boys and Michael Stipe from R.E.M. Like, those might be the three people on Earth that if you put them in front of me, I don't know how I would contain myself, how I would act as a functioning adult.
Can I tell you a quick Beastie Boys story? You may have heard this one before.
Yes.
So it's not mine. It's actually our old boss.
Yeah.
Ad Rock punched him in the face.
Are you serious?
Got in a fight with Ad Rock, yeah.
Why? Do you know?
You know what? I think he punched him.
I mean, I think the King Ad Rock had some run-ins in his princely days. Let's just say that.
And they're being a little bit prima donnas, maybe.
But as they say, peace overrides, as he did say once, don't touch me because I'm electric. And if you touch me, you'll get shocked. Maybe that's the issue.
Guys, just a little story time with the Burnt Boys.
This is bonus episode. We haven't even gotten into the special episode that we're throwing to. Can we say throwing? I think we can say we're throwing to it. Maybe we should do that now. Should we do that now? Should we throw to the episode? I've always wanted to do that.
Let's do a fastball. This is the two of us as excited as we could be, dude. Just like one of the best parts about a trip is looking forward to it, and then you're on the trip, and then looking back at it. We had all the pictures. We had all the memories.
Yeah.
That's it. This is us getting back from Hawaii. It's the first one post last year's Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise.
Yep.
And, dude, we're doing it again. And you should come.
Come with us. Yeah.
You can get out a piece of paper and make a list of reasons not to spend Thanksgiving in Hawaii, and then make a list of reasons to spend Thanksgiving in Hawaii. And on that reasons to, just put the burnt ones will be there. You know, it's one extra thing that's there. Go ahead, buy your ticket to Chip's show, lock in the trip, and then put the rest of the details together. You know?
It is.
Just make it happen. We're inviting you. You're welcome. And we love you. I think that's the other thing we need to say. Spend Thanksgiving with people that love you.
That's absolutely right.
Welcome to the Burnt One family. Sign up for our newsletter. Get those tickets, BlueNoteHawaii.com or SunburntPodcast.com. And we'll see you on the other end of this episode. Stay burnt. What up, Burnt Ones? This is the Sunburnt Podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel. To my right, as always, you know him from Netflix on the series Tires and his amazing stand-up special Move Closer. It's Chip Chantry.
And over here to my left is Mr. Thomas O'Brien, Emmy award-winning producer, writer, and my pal. Grab a float, put on your earphones, and drift away. Grab a Mai Tai.
Because it's great to be in the tropics with your boys. What up, Burnt Ones? This is the Sunburnt Podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel. To my right, as always, is the silliest comedian in the world, Philadelphia's own Chip Chantry, you silly goose.
Oh, my God. Language, please, this early in the day. To my left is Emmy award-winning producer, writer. He puts the cool in, hey, are you cool if I use your bathroom? Mr. Thomas O'Brien.
Chip, you know that now. We've been on a very long vacation together.
Yeah.
And I refuse to use my own restroom.
I understand. I get it. You got to use somebody else's.
I paid for the space. I'm not going to do anything that will decrease my enjoyment.
No.
Thanks for being just a great travel companion and let me go to in your room.
This is such a weird start to a podcast, Thomas. Like it's
Okay.
I feel like it's and I hope the listener or the viewer, however you're taking this in, is feeling it right now.
Yeah.
It's there's something in the air that's either there or not there. Okay, Thomas, for this entire podcast, we've been building up to something.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lead up.
Yeah.
And it's all the thing that we were ramping up to. That thing's in our rearview mirror now, Thomas. Isn't that wild?
know it was a singular event that we were kind of focusing the podcast towards. Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise at the Blue Note in Waikiki. And it's in our rear view, Chip, and you crushed it, buddy.
We just got back from Hawaii. Because of this podcast, we had a dream. Thomas had a dream, brought me in on that dream, made me put stars in my eyes. Let's just say that. And he's been talking about Hawaii for years and was like, we need to do a show in Hawaii. And I was like, that'll never happen. I'm not going to Hawaii. That'll never, ever happen. And then we started this podcast. You got me booked at the Blue Note in Waikiki. I was like, okay, this still isn't happening. Like, I don't know. Behind the scenes, pulling the curtain back, Thomas. Mm-hmm. I didn't think this was ever going to happen. I was like, I can't go to Hawaii. Like, they're not going to, this isn't real. It's too good to be true.
It's a new market. Tough to headline a big club in a new market. But I'll tell you what helps. 42 episodes, weekly episodes of a podcast leading up, just focused on that one. And you continued to tour and do your other shows.
Yep.
But we really did put a spotlight on getting out there and doing a tropical show. And it was a lot of air travel. And
yes.
We ran a lot of ads.
We ran a lot of 5Ks too.
We ran some 5Ks. And we got to hang out a lot. And we got, I don't know, like as a grown up, when do you get to go on a vacation? Like a big vacation, that requires multiple planes for one of you because there's no direct flights.
No.
With your buddies as a grown up. When do you get to do that? And our families got to go together. We had a great time, and we did a show, and we laid the ground. Like, my big thing was I wanted it to be successful enough for us to not just do it again, but to expand, to make this something we do.
Now, I will say this. You said that you had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
The internet lives on conflict, okay?
Yeah.
I think we wait until after the Open to reveal if I had a good time or not.
Okay. I think that's fair. I think that's savvy from a show business perspective.
Because I feel like I've held my cards close to the vest so far.
Yeah.
I don't want to say whether I had a good time or not.
You're also notoriously anti-conflict.
Yes.
So this is leading me to believe that maybe it was a one-sided affair.
Maybe it was the worst trip of my life. Maybe I'll never do this again. And the viewer, the listener, has to wait until after the Open to find out whether or not I actually enjoyed this or not.
Oh my God.
And I think you do too, Thomas. I'm debriefing with you now.
Yeah, we're all on pins and needles, Chip.
Yeah.
This is the Sunburnt podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel. If you think those two things should go together, stay tuned. Front desk.
Hi, this is Mr. Chantry in room 308. I was wondering if you or anyone else down in the lobby saw two people dressed as clowns pushing a luggage cart across the floor with what looked like a horse under some blankets.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, perfect.
Chip!
Thomas.
We're on the other side of Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise. We just spent so much time in Hawaii doing comedy, traveling. I mean, that's what the podcast is all about. And it lived up to the hype on my end. But now I think we're going to get a little slather going and find out if Chip Chantry enjoyed Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise.
Oh, that slather. That feels so good, Thomas. Especially when it's 19 degrees. That is 19 degrees in Philadelphia right now. 19 degrees. It was not in Hawaii. Let's get the big reveal. I mean, I think this is what the episode hinges on. I'm sure people are just on the edge of their seats. I'm sure there are a few people listening in their cars who have literally pulled off to the side of the road because they can't handle the suspense.
Yeah.
One of the best weeks of my life, Thomas O'Brien.
Oh, yeah, Chip.
What a blast. I came back fully realized, like little by little throughout this whole podcast, you're that burnt one. You came wearing those Hawaiians. You came with that vibe. And, I was that little more straight-laced, or not straight-laced, a little more uptight. Like, I don't know if this is, and then it's like, I got my first Hawaiian shirt, and then I started wearing it. I was like, oh, wow, this feels good. Like this past summer,
Yep.
And I was like, oh, this is a vibe. I'm feeling it, getting into the music, getting into the feel, learning about, Hawaii and all that. And I was like, man, this is, but then it's like the lead up. It's like, is this going to be a total disaster? Am I going to enjoy myself? Like, is it not going to live up to the hype? And I am now back. I will say a little worse for the wear. Got a little bit of a hoarse throat right now, so apologies to the listeners.
Did you get it from that horse that was under blankets with the two clowns?
Yes. Yeah. There was a little clown makeup and horse dander. Not a great combination for the allergies this time of year.
Oh, man. If you're susceptible to allergies, that's a bad combo.
It really is. It really is. But, man, what a blast. If you're listening, watching now, for those of you who weren't there, you missed it. I'm a different person now. Like, you can have great vacations, right?
Yeah.
And like, oh, that was really fun. I'm relaxed. I'm re-energized or whatever. And now it's like, oh, I'm a different human being now. It's like,
yeah.
I get the hype. I still just go back mentally. I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but like, it's like if there's ever a stressful moment or where it's like you just go back to that beach on Waikiki and walk in with the sand and just well, I don't even want to. I was going to say another word, but I don't want to spoil anything yet. But it was one of the best weeks ever. So first of all, thank you for being the visionary behind this. You're the one who started this whole thing and brought us all out to Hawaii, and almost to a certain extent, I don't want to say dragging my feet, but a little reluctant of like, is this going to work? Is this going to, is this my thing? And man, it was the best. It was my wife and I, we had the best time.
Yeah. It's scary, man. You put all this effort into something, you wonder if it's going to work, but it was success on every level, man. Success on every level, and hats off to you for absolutely crushing it with the new hour.
Thank you.
If you guys see Chip Chantry coming to your town, don't hesitate.
Hesitate no longer.
Get them tickies. Go see Chip. And the great news, we don't have specific announcements yet, but the great news is we're gonna do more.
Okay, I know we're gonna kind of break down the trip and everything like that. I think the one thing I just want to start out with is just like coming from somebody and people who are listening here on the East Coast are like, we're used to the Jersey Shore, and I know you're used to Manhattan Beach and all that stuff, and it's like, you think Hawaii, it's this massive ocean. Obviously, you're in the middle Pacific, this whole grand thing. To a certain extent, and obviously this is one little section, but just how small the beach was, that blew me away. How narrow the beach is.
Yeah, in Waikiki.
And even just like in Waikiki, like where, and we went up to the North Shore, we'll talk about that, so different situation. But just like all of the hotels that are kind of right there. It's sort of just that one little horseshoe that's, with Diamond Head there off to the left. Yeah. And you see that shot in so many pictures, movies, whatever, of like
the opening of the Sunburnt podcast, if you watch on YouTube.
All right, we're breaking into this episode. Thank you for watching, but it was a little light on Buffett facts. I think Tommy needs to give you a Buffett fact right now.
Jimmy Buffett was a huge fan of AI. He was obsessed with his aquatic interests.
That's the type of AI I'm looking for.
All right.
I love it. All right, guys, back to the episode.
Back to the episode.
Get back there. Get back there now.
Hey, get back in the episode.
Get back in there.
Get back to Waikiki.
Get.
You go back to Waikiki. Please subscribe on YouTube, too.
Yep.
We have so many people that listen to the podcast that don't know that our beautiful faces are on YouTube, but that's a metric that helps subscribers on YouTube. Do us a favor, get on YouTube, find @SunburntPod, click it, and you can see stunning shots of Waikiki and Diamond Head at the top of every episode when we do our little bit at the front desk.
Little front desk thing. So watch it. Watch and learn. Take it in. But like even going back to when I was a toddler watching
Brady Bunch.
Yeah, Brady Bunch. First of all, Brady Bunch. I mean, we were walking around the hotel where the Brady stayed. First of all, right there. That is just that's huge to me. But like even watching like as a little kid, like with my parents, like watching like game shows from like even like 70s rerun game shows and from the early 80s when I was a toddler, like seeing like a Hawaiian Vacation. It's that shot of Diamond Head.
Yep.
You know that shot, and it's like, oh, that was our hotel right there. That's the beach where we were every time. It wasn't overcrowded, and it's because it's like small, but you think, oh, then there's all these people around. I mean, there's people there, but it's not like, I mean, you go to like, you know, somewhere in New Jersey, and it's wall to wall people, you know, thousands of people on the beach. It was just like everything was so accessible right there in Waikiki. Right there. It was amazing. And then you go out, and almost 24 hours a day, there's the good side of 100 surfers way out off the water who are just kind of out there doing their thing.
Getting those long rollers, Chip.
Yeah. I was going to save this, but maybe we'll really kick it off with this. I think I have a favorite moment.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Can I kick it off? And it's a very small moment because and we're going to talk, I'm sure, about a lot of amazing things we did, great moments, fun times we had. But and this is one thing I really want to impart on the viewer, on the listener. And I think you do this a lot, Thomas, and I do this. I try to do this in my everyday life, but especially like on vacation, is like take those little moments, not like the time where we're doing this big activity, or we're having this big meal, or we're drinking together, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's just those little quiet moments.
That's it.
What's
going
all
on
about
right
now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for me, the trip was, I was there, my wife and I were there from Monday to Monday. We flew out to LA on Friday. We were in LA for the weekend, got to see some friends, which was great. And then we flew to Honolulu on Monday, and then we flew out Monday. My show that was on Wednesday night at the Blue Note. So from Monday morning until Wednesday night, I was to a certain extent in work mode. I got to enjoy myself a little bit, but like, you know, I'm nervous about the performance, you know, want to make sure the hour's good, want to make sure everything, you know, people are coming. The whole thing, you know, you're in a new environment, you're in a new club, you know, so it's like I'm in paradise, but I'm not able to totally just, you know, enjoy myself.
You have a job to do, buddy.
Yeah. Did the job, had so much fun performing.
It was such a good show, dude. The crowd was hot, baby.
I had the best. And then I got to meet so many of the people afterwards, and they were just great, and they were just like so much fun. We'll get into that, I'm sure. But then afterwards, it was just like the come down of that, which was great. And then we went to the beach bar at the Moana at your hotel, which we were staying in neighboring hotels. It's basically the same place. And had a great meal and some Mai Tais that night. And just like, that was a nice, like, I was still sort of numb, you know, you're after the show, just like whatever. And you're just, you know, just sort of just trying to all, you know, make it all make sense. And so that was a great time. Go to sleep. Then we are running a 5K the next morning.
Yeah.
So I wake up early to go to the, you know, it's like 6 or whatever, you know, to go to the 5K, and I was going to meet you.
We're meeting at 6:45 in front of the Moana.
In front of Moana. I'm staying at the Outrigger. It's literally right next door. It was literally the type of thing where it's like one hotel kind of bleeds into the other because you know what I mean? Like it's right there. So I get out, and I got up a little bit early. I was ready to go. And then I was going to go down and make a phone call because I needed to call somebody back here, and, you know, they're already awake. They're living their lives. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I have like a half hour. I'll make that quick phone call. And I go down to the beach, basically right outside of Duke's, outside of the Outrigger, looking at this like beautiful one of those. I should get it right. What are not the canoes, but the things that the paddles, the
Outrigger?
The Outrigger. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
Is it literally called an Outrigger? There we go.
I mean, canoe, Outrigger. Yeah.
Outrigger. So the Outrigger. So I'm just like looking over that thing like on the beach. And then I'm looking at, again, 6 a.m, looking at Diamond Head with the sun behind it. The sun hasn't come up over Diamond Head yet. Yeah. And it's just, the sun's about to come up. There's maybe 4 people out on the beach walking around. It's just empty. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there. I make my phone call. The person doesn't pick up. So then I just have a half hour to kill.
Just a gift of a half hour by yourself on the beach, bud.
So I just sit there, and it's the first time I'm really on the beach on vacation in Hawaii post-performing, and was just like, I was like, this is the most beautiful place I've ever been. It's the most relaxed I think I've ever been.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I have another 4 or 5 days just to really chill out and just have a great time. And that was the moment. Like, that was right there of just like watching the sun almost come up over Diamond Head and just been like, this is the place right here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what a great moment. Thanks for sharing that with me. I think for me, it's tough. I can't put a best moment, but I do have one very near that, and it was us getting ready to do the 5K. We walked over there. We had the timetables horribly wrong.
Yes.
We ended up being pretty early for our run.
Yes.
There were many different runs going off that day. They had like a kids like mile
run. I think they had like a 5-mile race.
Yeah, they got some bigger races. They had some shorter races. Our race, I mean, a lot of people were calling it the main event.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It kind of went off last or second to last, but we were hanging out for a while, so we just like walked over to the shore, and we're just sitting there talking turkey, like the show behind us. We'd put in all this work. We'd done that. We'd also been like, training a little bit to make sure we could accommodate a 5K.
Yep.
And yeah, dude, it was just, everything was perfect. And then on the 5K, when we're running around this park, that big park there right in Waikiki that I have walked by, many, many times in the past, but just running on that track with, I don't know, thousands of people, Chip?
Yeah. At the very least,
so
hundreds.
Many people, really good attendance.
It was, I would say well over 1,000. Yeah, probably maybe a couple thousand people.
Oh my goodness. It was so, I showed pictures to my wife. We took some pictures. We did a couple of videos, and she was like, there's so many people.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's kind of fun. You feel like you're a little bit of the community, because this is definitely something originated in Honolulu. Like, local people put this together.
Yeah.
And it was very nice of them to invite everybody to show up, man. It felt like we could have been in a small town anywhere doing a fun run, but we happened to be in one of the most beautiful places on earth. And you just, like, I don't know, when you have a connection with a space, when you do something like that, when you do those runs with a community, and just, I couldn't believe it, dude. Coming down that back stretch, spoiler alert, Chip was maybe a smidge ahead of me at the end. But coming down that back stretch, and the track was laid out so most of the run was right along the coast, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you had 2 short legs going around the park, and then the long one going along the ocean. And I couldn't believe it. I was doing something like, a little healthy or whatever, but I don't know. It just gave me a little more connection than I've had with that space before. And you can't believe you're there and you're doing this thing with all these people. We had just done our show. One of my best buddies came out with me, brought his wife, and we're doing a trip to Waikiki. We did a comedy show. We did a podcast, Chip. We did the podcast up in the room. One of my favorite podcasts of all time.
Check that out. Go back probably 2 episodes, I guess, right?
It was episode 41. Episode 41.
Just like Dave Matthews said. And it was in the hotel at the Moana, in the hotel room, just overlooking the ocean.
Yeah,
and
dude.
We were in the room together for the first time doing the podcast, which was great. One of my favorite episodes. Yeah. It's a quick episode, too. So, yeah, check it out. Watch it. Listen.
And it's right there. We're on the water. You can see the palm trees. You can see just that blue water, Chip.
Yeah.
And my dad, who has like professional camera training, was in there doing the DP work for us.
He was doing
which
amazing.
is something we've never had any help on this show, aside from some real technical wizards helped us set up the studio the first time. Yes. And then we're kind of taking it from there. But my dad's like, you're gonna want this filter, you're gonna want to shoot this direction, you're gonna want to do these different things. And it was just great.
He's the Christopher Nolan of podcasting.
He really is. And that's the one drawback of the episode is nobody understands it.
No.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Okay, let me rescind that. He is the Michael Bay of podcasting.
Well, he did start a small fire Apologies, Moana.
Yes, sorry about that.
He loves the explosions. It's the pyrotechnics that gets him fired up.
All right, I want to talk about this, Thomas. I need to talk about this. I'm back in Philadelphia now.
Yep.
This past weekend, right? So right after we got back, my wife and I went out to dinner with our friends Anna and Mike, two of our best friends, and we went to a place called the Messina Social Club. It's a private club in Philadelphia, like a cool kind of like speakeasy kind of vibe, like
hot dog,
but like the nicest staff. And so I did a show there a couple months ago, but my friends Anna and Mike, they're members there, and it's just like the nicest people. It's like really cool, chill. It's not like, I don't want to say it's nice, but it's not like fancy. You know what I mean?
It's not stuffy.
It's not stuffy. It's laid back. It's great, and it's a tiny little place. It's great. Had never eaten there before. Tasting menu.
A TM.
Did you just trademark the tasting menu? So tasting menu TM.
TM.
So I like to say TM.
Yeah.
And maybe probably top 3 best meal I ever had. Like,
wow.
Greatest. I mean,
top 3. Jeez.
Gnocchi. So I had this little like scallop thing. The shrimp thing was just the fish. It was just everything was amazing, and like it just blew our socks off. We were just like, this is one of the best meals we ever had.
Love it.
It was like the bear situation. Like the chef apparently is like the nicest guy and like is like the bear level. That's the thing, right? So good. Just had it this weekend. Having said that, let's talk about the burger at the beach bar at the Moana Surf Rider.
It's when you factor in the ambiance, when you factor in the sunlight, when you factor in at night the lights and the music, when you factor in, it's the first thing that's hitting your taste buds when you see Waikiki.
Yeah.
When you factor in that it's coming in hot, while a nice cold Mai Tai is coming in cold. When you factor in French fries.
Yeah.
On a beach with ketchup, maybe some ranch.
Under what's that? The banyan tree, right?
This is also another thing. I can't believe I have a friend I can talk about the banyan tree with.
I mean, jeez.
I mean,
one of the
what
coolest things. So the Moana where he stays it's one of the oldest. I think it is the oldest resort or hotel in Waikiki. I want to say that's
1901.
Like 1901,
First lady
right?
of Waikiki.
And it's like this wooden structure, this like beautiful. I don't know if I don't know if you call it Victorian or whatever. It's this beautiful building, and then it's obviously they've expanded on it.
Yep.
And it's gorgeous, historic. I mean, it's just, and again, also not stuffy though. That's the thing I love about everywhere we went, at least.
Yeah.
So many nice places, nothing stuffy, which is you don't want that on vacation.
You can't be stuffy.
Beautiful, and that you walk into the hotel from the street, and there's the big lobby, which is there's usually live music playing, like a guy on a piano who he was great, and then it's just again beautiful but not stuffy. It's also it was just Thanksgiving, but they're all dolled up for Christmas, which is great, very festive. And then you walk out the other side to this, I guess you would call it sort of a courtyard or this opening with this giant banyan tree. So look up, just Google search banyan. It's just this beautiful, gigantic tree that grows up and down. Stalagmites, stalactites. I don't even know, Thomas, what's going on. There's just vines and branches everywhere. It's huge. And there's all these rocking chairs. And then it kind of goes down a few steps. And you have all of this seating with a bar. And then you're on the beach. It's just this open air portico, whatever you want to call it. It's just beautiful, big. And that's where we had our Mai Tais and burgers.
So good. One of my favorite places on the planet, too. It actually is my favorite place on the planet. The beach bar is my happy space.
Yeah. And that was that first time we were there. We're wearing the leis. We're there. I was still a little, again, like you said, like you weren't in vacation mode yet.
Yep.
That first meal with you guys was great, but I was also like flustered. And again, the show hadn't happened yet, the performance. So it's like, I'm still a little, but like those night times that we had, which was a number of them, there just with the lights in the banyan tree.
Yeah.
Just that hamburger is the best hamburger I've ever had. And I'm going to say it, you have some of your favorite Mai Tais. We had a number of Mai Tais.
Yep.
I'm going to say I think the Moana, that was my favorite Mai Tai.
Really? Okay.
Everything hit. And I'm going to make another admission. The coffee shop that that we'll get into that you opened me up to, which is in the Moana, but it's basically
Honolulu
right
Coffee
outside.
Roasters.
What is it called again?
Honolulu Coffee Company or Coffee Roasters, something in there.
Right. So it was in your hotel, but it was basically just as close to my hotel. It was right there.
Yeah.
So in the morning when I the 1 or 2 mornings I went to get coffee. Kim didn't want any just yet, but I was up early. I wanted to go. I just got that coffee there, and then I just went out to the beach bar, sat in one of those rocking chairs, and just looked at the banyan tree, had my coffee at like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And like, again, some of the most calm, beautiful moments right there. It was great.
You can really rock it out there, buddy. And I think that's something else to talk about is like, you had this great experience in hindsight, but I think part of the reason you were able to have that is the length of the stay. Like, not a lot of people get to do a full week, Chip.
And I think that was really important too. And especially because I was nervous about that just with the show being in the middle of the week, that kind of cut down my time to really sink in. But like I was able to sink in a little bit. And then once that the performance was over, it was just like, I'm done and I can just... And then I had a good 4 days really like that I had my bearings, that I knew what I was doing, and just really sink in and just have a blast.
Okay, I've got another favorite moment. I went with my wife and my daughter. My daughter is a little over 1.5. She's running around, and we had the goal of making Chip Chantry the most famous person in Waikiki for a couple of days.
Yes.
After the show, it could dissipate, but leading up to the show, every time you opened up your phone, you were going to see a Chip Chantry clip, or Chip Chantry saying, "Come out to my show," or a video of him on the beach, a video of us floating in the ocean saying, let's watch that show.
What up, burnt ones? It's your burnt boys, Thomas O'Brien and Chip Chantry here in Waikiki.
We have Diamond Head in the background, and in ahead of us, physically and emotionally, is the big night at the Blue Note. I'm doing some stand-up comedy with the hilarious Kathy Tanaka. Come out and see us. You can tell I'm working very hard right now in preparing my set for tonight. It's going to be amazing. Come out and see us at the Blue Note, Hawaii.
Yeah, BlueNoteHawaii.com. We also just dropped a new episode of the Sunburnt podcast, shot right here in Waikiki. So if you're out here, we're out here. Let's get to it. Go check out that podcast and definitely get tickets to see Chip tonight at the Blue Note, Hawaii.
I just saw a turtle.
And as part of, being at the Blue Note, there was posters of you all over the place.
Yep.
So like electronic posters sometimes in places would run through.
Gas-powered posters.
Gas-powered posters.
Kerosene run posters. Yeah.
I mean, I have to imagine some of them were AI powered.
I believe so.
I'm not sure about the technology, but like it's happening now. And you were everywhere, Chip.
And I don't like to get too spiritual on here, but some of them were powered by the man upstairs. Let's just say that.
The guy who was staying above you? What was his name?
Mr. Jenkins. Nice guy. Yeah. Knew a lot about AI and technology. I thought that was great.
God, it's so fun, the people you run into at high-end hotels.
High-end hotels.
But my daughter, walking, talking, getting her bearings in both those areas, and just running around Waikiki. And every time she saw Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise poster, she'd just go, whatever she was doing, she'd just look up and go, "Hi, Chip," and then keep running. I mean, 100 high chips in one afternoon. Hi, Chip.
Hi, Chip. And to go through the mind of a 1.5-year-old she's in her late ones now, and she's getting up there. And just to know what that's like to hang out with that guy, and then just to see pictures of it. Like, next time she's going to go on vacation and maybe not see photo evidence on the walls of people that she just had lunch with.
She's starting off at the headliner level.
It's all downhill from there. Once she gets into that's why they call the twos terrible, Thomas.
Yeah. She's going to be like, this hack feature act? What are you doing here, Pop?
Exactly. Speaking of hack feature acts, we need to talk about something right now.
All right, let's talk about it.
My moment, I told you, was on the beach that Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning. It was just beautiful. The the Blue Note was done.
Yeah.
All the work was done behind us, and I was just so excited. There was a moment for my wife, though, that I need to relay.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, first of all, we need to give a shout out, and they are not a paid advertiser, but shout out to the ABC store.
ABC store. They're everywhere. Not you need them to be. They're everywhere you are.
Literally, there's like you can rotate at any point and touch an ABC store. Where you're at. It's basically a convenience store, a beach store, a surf shop. It has everything. I don't know how they do it. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller, but it's like, oh, what do you sell in there? We literally sell everything. Yeah. What's the size of it? It's the size of a postage stamp. But you can literally get anything for the beach, souvenirs for your life, medication, candy, T-shirts. Everything's there.
Booze, somehow hot food.
Booze?
I don't know. It's all in there.
Yeah, and it's like clean and nice and neat. It's not trashy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and the prices are reasonable.
Yeah, and they keep telling you, hitting you over the head to save your receipts. You spend like $100 or whatever, you get a prize.
Yep.
Upstairs in my kitchen right now, we have a Hula Girl coffee mug, and it's one of my favorite things that we got.
Hard earned. You earned it with the ABC spend $100 receipt program.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, my friend.
That's fun, dude.
We also have a turtle that we saw float. We saw a turtle swim in the ocean, which was amazing when we were doing our float. We have a turtle Christmas tree ornament now from the ABC store.
Oh my gosh, that's great, dude.
You told us though on the first day, you're like, all right, here's what you got to do. Here's how you play the beach in Waikiki. You go to the ABC store, you buy something called a float. You each get a float. You get one, and you bring it out and you float on it on the ocean.
You blow it up there. You pay the $1. You have them blow it up for you.
Which that's so much fun. It was you pay for it and then you pay them $1 and they pump it up so you're not sitting there on the beach getting winded trying to blow up this inner tube. So basically, picture like a donut inner tube float thing, a pool toy that you would see like an inner tube, but instead of like a circle, it's basically a horseshoe. Yeah. And then at the bottom end of that horseshoe, the open end, there's a little sort of like hammock kind of situation that you sit on.
Yeah, and then you just let your fat tush hang in the water.
And you just sort of lay back. There are cup holders, which unfortunately we didn't actually ever use, so you could put drinks in there if you want to. Yeah. But you just sort of lay back and float in the ocean. And for all intents and purposes, I think they were $14, and then you pay the $1 and they'll blow it up. So $15 a piece, right?
Yeah, 15 smackers.
15 smackers. Again, for Hawaii prices, very reasonable. Like, very reasonable. I thought they were going to be like $30-$40, right? Because they could do that to you.
They really could.
My wife is, she's like she doesn't want to spend tons of money on everything. She's like, I'm not going to use that. We're not going to do that. What? I don't need. Do we need to really get two of them? Even one of them? Like, can we just maybe go out in the ocean a little bit and we'll sit on the beach or whatever? And we're not real beach, like sit on the sand beach people for hours and hours on end type thing. We're a walk on the beach kind of folk.
Yep.
And I was like, Thomas told us, let's just do this. Let's get it. And I showed her, and she's like, okay, they're $15. That's not bad. Fine, like kind of fine. Like,
yeah.
She was fine with it, but like, she was like, all right, we'll try this out. We went out in the ocean for the first time with those floats where you just sort of walk out and you just sort of like plop on in, and then you just wade out and you just float on out past where all the swimmers are and everything, past the waves, and you're just out there floating, Diamond Head on one side, the Royal Hawaiian on the other.
Yeah. Oh, the Royal Hawaiian, Chip.
What's that?
The Royal Hawaiian, Chip. It's just we have this shared vocabulary now,
verbiage right now that we have, and almost immediately my wife was like, "Again, we're not trying to throw money away on vacation."
Yeah,
and she's almost immediately she's like, "This might be the best investment we've ever made." She's like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever done in my life." I think that was, we keep checking in with each other on, especially towards the end of the vacation. Like, what's your favorite part? Yeah. And the floats, that's the favorite part. You just go out there and just float. It's not something you definitely do. Like in the Jersey Shore, there's like waves crashing and everything like that. So you can have a boogie board. You can do that. but it's just so peaceful out there that you just sit. And the best part is we just had our floats for the week. They were in our room. You just, hey, you want to go for a float? Yeah, you grab them. You go down the elevator. You walk right onto the sand.
Yep.
And then you jump in. You do a float for 45 minutes. You get out. You go back to your room. It was the most like peaceful thing we did. We did the sunsets every night. The one night, I forget where you guys were, but we did I guess it was the day that maybe we went out and you drove around.
Yeah.
But we came back and we watched the sunset as we were floating because the sunset's over the ocean, and we're like, instead of standing on the beach with everybody else, let's go out and float and watch the sun go down. And it was amazing.
Amazing.
Oh, and then based on your recommendation, we did the thing where, all right, we spent a total of $30 on these things. We have a limited amount of luggage space.
Yeah.
Are we really going to use these things at home? So we did the bold and benevolent thing that you told us to do. At the end of the week, we handed them off to a couple who did not have floats. We're like, hey, we're leaving first thing tomorrow. Do you want our floats? And they were super appreciative. They're like, oh my God, that's great. And then we got to witness them go out and enjoy those floats as well. And I hope they passed it on. And somebody currently right now is floating in one of our floats.
You might see that float back out there next year. Just daisy chained from incredible week to incredible week, from one trip down to another, just passing them on and on.
Although wait a minute, my DNA is on that float.
Yeah.
If somebody murders somebody in the ocean, they could link that back to me.
You left a lot of DNA on that beach.
This vacation has been a disaster. It's been ruined. I could be charged with inflatable homicide for something I didn't commit.
You don't want to float in crime.
You do not.
Perhaps, just perhaps.
Yep.
You watching no less than 3 episodes of Forensic Files every night of this vacation with your wife.
That's what we fall asleep to when we're on vacation, as most normal Americans do. We put on Forensic Files and we fall asleep.
As most people who are certainly guilty of a crime do. You find it very relaxing.
Yes.
To watch stories
about
of murder and mayhem.
Yes. But the guy's voice is so calming, Thomas. That's what you don't understand. He's like, and then he strangled 9 women. You know, it's just it's ASMR is what it is.
You are right in that wave.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's the floats are magical. The water's magical. I do think there's a little bit of magic there. I'm not overstating it, but I think you get in that water and you feel different. You get hit with that sun, you feel different. And I think that's what a burnt one is, man. Somebody whose skin has been touched by the tropical sun and it has changed that person forever. That's a burnt one.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We're breaking in.
We're breaking in, guys.
Chip, we need to do a little slather, brother.
Oh, let's slather it up. Let's feel that Hawaiian tropic getting out there, blocking from the sun, because this is a hot episode. You got to protect yourselves, guys.
Get you in that state of mind. All right. Well, we're still on vacation.
Yes, we are.
But you go ahead and jump back into that episode, all right?
Jump back in that episode. Get back in.
There's a couple of things that I want to talk about. And number one is I'm just thrilled we did it, dude.
Yeah.
We did it. We had a goal. It was rooted in friendship, rooted in true passion. And it was not easy, and it took a lot of time.
Yeah.
And we chipped away at it. And like I remember talking to your wife early on. The first day, I was like, do you think I overhyped this? Do you think there's any way this vacation can lead up to a full year of every week basically talking about it for an hour?
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, painstakingly going through, like, these are the things you can do. These are the things the options you have. This is what it might be like. This is what to look forward to. This is how I would recommend doing it. I was like, is there any way this vacation can live up to that amount of hype building for you and Chip? And she was like, didn't even know you guys did a podcast, but I do feel like you may have overhyped it.
Yeah.
I feel it's going to be tough to live up to it, but it did, baby.
But it did, and she was just blown away. Yeah. Yeah.
And we ended up having a great time. But like, I don't know, man. I think we're so lucky to even have a friendship that could house this kind of endeavor. I don't think a lot of people have that. We've worked together for years. You're always somebody that I knew was super talented, but also very nice and works hard.
Right. And I think that's what it is. That's when I first started that first TV show it was my first TV show ever, and you were on that show, and it was like we were just I was ready for this cutthroat sort of, it's show business, it's the industry, it's television or whatever, and we were just so lucky to have just a writer's room and a production staff that was just so cool, and everybody was so nice. And it's like you and I think especially, but we were I was usually the first one in the office in the morning.
Yeah.
And usually you were usually there from the night before because that's how much you worked. So it's like we had that bond of like, oh, funny, work hard, we got along, and it's just like, all right, boom. And then we've worked on projects since. You have very graciously hired me for a number of other projects. Brought me out to California. I have to say that. You brought me out to California for almost a year in beautiful Burbank, writing jokes about dogs.
Yeah.
And then we were able to do this, and then it's like the victory lap of just like of all this work we did this year of like we got to go out for basically a work trip to the most beautiful place on earth and just enjoy it together, and then to have the wives meet for the first time. Never got the gals together. Got to see your daughter. Got to see your dad. I mean, it was just like. And it was just so much fun. Like everybody just gelled, and it was just like, it was like that day that we went on the trip around the island. You know, it was the best. Yeah. Thank you for that. I mean, it's just for your vision of that is just like it's crazy.
Well, and we talked about it. It's like, what does success look like? And just getting out there, getting the expenses paid, like figuring out a way to put together different business opportunities to basically have this podcast pay for us to get out there. And then the event, the ticket sales, all that stuff. Like, we just wanted this to be successful enough to do it again and to start building a business where we mix comedy and tropical travel and get to hang out with people that feel the same way. And without a doubt, it was successful enough, and we're going to be able to do more of these and hopefully start to build a nice business that just makes this part of our life, that we're going to be taking multiple of these trips every year and, doing some more podcasts on location, doing some more comedy shows on location, maybe bringing in some different people, but like really mixing up these two passions. And we made it work, man. It took a lot of work. It wasn't just going to happen, but comedy and tropical travel, we put the two together, and now, we're looking at 2026, and it's part of the repertoire. It's part of what we do now.
Hold on to those hats, and you're going to be blown away.
Hold on to those trunks, and I mean, just like, I can't even express just how good it feels to be mixing comedy and tropical travel, because we want to, not because anybody else said it or there was an obvious, like, this is a great business opportunity. It's
the algorithm told us to.
This is born out of pure passion and paid for with sweat and elbow grease. At this point, between the two of us, professional comedy for what, 40 years
like between the two of us.
Yeah, it's hard earned, but we're putting it out there into the world, and like, dude, it's the start of something. It's building. It's a community. Thank you guys all for watching and listening. We couldn't do it without the burnt ones, that's for sure.
Mahalo.
And man, I don't really know what else to say except I'm incredibly grateful that it worked out. So excited to do more of it. And I don't know.
And I guess one thing we should say too, like if we have any new listeners, post that maybe you saw us at Blue Note or whatever. thank you for coming in. Usually this podcast is we talk about comedy, but we talk about different stories about different tropical places, funny stories, and make fun of that. We do our Guinness Book of World Records usually that we do. We do a bunch of other things and we make it fun. And this was just a fun episode just to like chill out and sort of recap. We hit half of it probably, which we'll probably do some more and just have some fun with getting into that tropical mindset, having fun with it.
Next episode, we'll cover Excursion Day. Because that could be 5 episodes in itself. We'll keep it to 1. Yeah. We find it so fascinating. But dude, we just have all of the pictures, all the videos, all the memories. Go check out episode 41 if you haven't seen it.
Follow the Sunburnt podcast on Instagram. Follow me at Chip Chantry on Instagram. I'm actually literally just about to. I've been sort of like culling all of my favorite photos. I have so many photos that I'm just going to put in like a photo dump, if you will, on Instagram just to show everybody all the. So follow me for some of our pictures together.
And a photo dump is only one extra word than what I was able to do in your hotel room all week.
Exactly, Thomas. And that's what made us such great travel companions.
It really is. It's really nice to have a home away from home, away from home.
Away from home.
I think that's it. This is a short one. We'll keep it short and sweet. Yep. But dude, had the time of my life this week. Thanks so much for doing it. Thanks for coming out. I can't believe people came out to Hawaii to hang out with us at the Blue Note. So grateful. And then just, everybody else that came through just on their own travels. But this is the Sunburnt podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel, and we're making it a lifestyle, baby. So if you think those two things belong together and you want to join the party, until next time, stay burnt. Chip, I'm so fired up to go back, baby.
Dude, it was so much fun to revisit coming home from Hawaii and just knowing now that I'm going back, I'm just that much more amped. I think you should be amped listening, watching at home. Yeah. You're coming with us. You might not realize it yet, but you are coming to Hawaii with us. Make those reservations, get those tickets, come see Chip Chantry's Thanksgiving in Paradise at the Blue Note in Waikiki this Thanksgiving.
Come float with us. Are you kidding me?
Come float with us in the Pacific.
Go look at the beginning of this episode.
It will change your life. Thomas, and again, tell them where they can make all those arrangements.
BlueNoteHawaii.com. You can also find the tickets at SunburntPodcast.com. And also at the SunburntPodcast.com, you can sign up for the Stay Burnt newsletter, where you'll get everything. It's the best decision you'll make. Sign up for that newsletter. Get in there. If you like comedy and tropical travel, you'd be foolish not to get it. And also check out our Instagram.
Yeah.
Sunburnt Pod Instagram, at Chip Chantry Instagram, because we're feeling very nostalgic. If you look over the last couple of weeks, we've been posting pictures from the trip, a couple of little pictures. And while you're there, give us a little follow. That'd be nice. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, which the metrics are showing, an overwhelming amount of people do not subscribe. I know we're past the era of subscribers.
I know. But smash that button.
Please smash that thing. It actually really does help us out a lot. Like we can tell when we get if you subscribe from a video, that video just gets a huge extra push, and it makes it look like as many people watch this channel as they do. We are, I believe we're in the millions of views. And if you look at our subscriber count, it does not reflect that.
So subscribe. Get on the ground floor, guys.
We started a little late. We started after people were really subscribing to things. I don't subscribe to things anymore.
We're going to get there. And you are going to get to Hawaii this Thanksgiving. So thanks for sticking around with us, guys.
Thank you for sticking around. All right. Stay burnt. Front desk.
Hi, this is Mr. Chantry in room 308. I was wondering if you or anyone else down in the lobby saw 2 people dressed as clowns pushing a luggage cart across the floor with what looked like a horse under some blankets.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, perfect.